Hello. Selamat pagi saya ucapkan dan selamat datang ke Expert Sharing Session by Score A Faber-Castell. Good morning, a very good morning. Yes, good day everyone. Good morning to all the teachers over here. And I wish you very warm welcome to the Education Expert Sharing Session brought to you by Score A Faber-Castell Malaysia. So how are you teachers? Yes, Teacher Sasi say good day everyone. So, cikgu-cikgu semua bolehlah gunakan Zoom chat untuk berinteraksi dengan semua. Boleh cakap good morning, salam sejahtera. Yes. Selamat pagi. It's been a while from the Creative Learning Score A. And today we are at our third expert sharing session. Are you guys ready? Are you guys excited as I am? Yes. Teacher Sasi doing amazing. Yes. Teacher Rutifa, morning. Good morning, Teacher Lee. Yes. Teacher Abdul Razak, yes, we have 2 minutes. We are about to kickstart our third expert sharing session this morning. It's like a morning breakfast show. I'll be your DJ this morning, and then I'll be inviting the guest speaker, right, into our Zoom session later on. Yes, good morning, Teacher Tian. Good morning, selamat pagi cikgu-cikgu semua. Selamat datang, selamat kembali ya ke Expert Sharing Session, sesi perkongsian pakar yang ketiga. Okay, so ada 2 minit lagi cikgu-cikgu semua. Kalau tahu cikgu-cikgu yang lain sepatutnya join in sesi hari ini. If you know any teachers supposed to join in together with you, ask them to join in right now because we are about to start, right? So hopefully teachers get ready your papers, your pen, your buku nota, everything to make notes today. And you can do beautiful notes like how teacher Miss Valeria has taught us or has showed us. You can do beautiful notes of today's session using sketchnote or your own method as well, right? Just apply what you have learned the other day. Right, 1 minute left. We are about to start. But first of all, I would want to confirm with you. All of you have joined our Telegram group. Very important. Adakah anda sudah pun masuk ke grup Telegram kami? If yes, can you type in yes? If you type in yes, of course, yes, Teacher Rini, very good. Surati, good morning, hi. Anak pun join lah. Anak pun join sekali. Yes, awesome. So teachers, feel free to switch on your camera so that we can have more interaction. I can see if your child is joining it. Adakah anak pun join, adakah kucing pun join, semua boleh join sama-sama kan. If your cat want to join, who knows, to join together as a company, right? So teacher can feel free to switch on your video, right? No need to make up, no need to solek, terus buka sama-sama, you know, muka seri, senyuman manis semua. Yes, so we are about to start, just waiting more teachers to join in. Probably they are having breakfast, you know. So hopefully teachers are ready with the energy and mind and your tools as well to kickstart today's session. About to start. Yes, most of you already joined. So for those who are new, make sure you join our Telegram group so that our interaction can be done smoothly in the Telegram group. Cikgu semua pastikan anda sudah pun join Telegram group Expert Sharing Session kami, iaitu Score A Faber-Castell Expert Sharing Session yang khas untuk interaksi nanti ya. So we will be using this Zoom chat a lot, just like your Score A Creative Learning Session with Jay, and then the Telegram group as well. Okay, without further ado, I would like to start the session already. If let's say teachers, all of you are ready. But first of all, let me do a quick survey with teachers over here. Nak buat satu soal selidik yang sangat mudah, yang sangat ringkas. Adakah anda sudah pun berapa sesi anda sudah complete? Ini yang ketiga kan. If let's say you completed 1, you type in 1. You completed 2, you type in 2. And this is your third session, you type in 3, right? Is this your third session? You type in 3. If let's say it's the first time, you type in 1, it's okay as well. We will be posting the Zoom link, YouTube link for you to watch again, rewatch all the 3 sessions together with the future 2 sessions. So altogether, we have 5 expert sharing sessions. Yes, we have a first timer as well. So later on, I'll be briefing, like doing an introduction, like what's gonna be happening. Right, saya akan bagi sedikit sebanyak introduksi lah, pengenalan tentang apa yang akan berlaku, apa yang tentang expert sharing session ini. Yes, we have first timer, we have second time, we have third time as well. Awesome. Those who have already completed the third one, which is not completed, already going through the third one today, very congratulations. Thank you for the commitment. Right. Okay. Yes. So, very quick survey as well for the 40 teachers over here. Nak tanya cikgu kan, adakah masa ini sesuai untuk adakan sesi expert sharing ataupun cikgu ada time preference yang lain? Boleh comment down below. Is this timing okay? You can type in okay. If it's you have like other time preference, you can actually tell us also. Right? Is it like petang? Is it like afternoon is better? So cikgu boleh comment sikit. What is your time preference? Is this timing okay? Type okay, type in okay. If it's petang or afternoon better, type in afternoon. Oh, morning is better. More refreshing, right? Your mind is still fresh. After school will be okay too. Wah, cikgu Shafriza sangat semangat lah. After school already like drained, with the students, but you're still very semangat, very, high spirit to join in the session. Awesome. Past 2 weeks been clashing with school event. Oh, that's why. Had to watch so teacher Sasi already watched the past 2 sessions. What do you think about it? Feel free to give us some feedback in the form as well, the feedback form. Right? Morning better. Everyone say morning better. Okay, very good. The earlier the better. 6 a.m. We joined the 5 a.m., 6 a.m. club. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to start the introduction for today. So, fellow teachers, are you guys ready? If you guys ready, type in ready. I will be doing the introduction for today, and then I'll be introducing our expert today, a very handsome, charismatic man. Hopefully, you guys are already very, very excited to meet him. Ready for today, can't wait. Yes, rest. Always ready. Okay, now I'll bring in my slide to do a little bit of introduction and housekeeping as well to make sure we are on the same page. Okay, there you go. So welcome back to Creative Learning by Score A Faber-Castell. Today we have the Score A Faber-Castell Expert Sharing Sessions exclusively for all the teachers over here. So kita amat bangga dapat dan bersyukur dapat mengenali dengan cikgu semua dengan Score A Faber-Castell Expert Sharing Session sekali lagi. So pastikan anda sudah masuk ke Telegram group kami. I'll flash this screen for just 3 seconds to make sure you are in the Telegram group already. Otherwise, also I will be put in the link into the Zoom chat. So sekali lagi pastikan anda sudah pun masuk ke Telegram group. Yeah, okay ya. Alright, so let's go. So pastikan anda sudah pun prepare telefon bimbit di sisi anda, lepas tu alat tulis, semua tu, so we can kickstart the event later very, very smoothly with all these tools. Okay, Nana? Okay, right now, so just a very, very quick recap what we have been through. We have this 5 education expert sharing session. We have gone through Mr. Zaid's session on the 6th of August. With the visual learning to simplify, engage, and inspire. A lot of very personalized notes making by Mr. Zaid. Very complicated subject can be utilized this visual note taking to become a more simplified manner, right? So we also have Miss Valeria. Sketch noting, right? How to use sketch noting to draw connections between subjects, between the important facts. Right? So this very, very useful sketch noting method, a different style can be taught to your students. So all these 2 past sessions are already in the YouTube link, which I will always be sharing in the Telegram to update all of the teachers over here. So make sure you guys go and watch, don't miss out on these 2 sessions. So coming up next, we have Mr. Lewis. Later on, I'll be introducing about him even further. All right. And then we have Dr. Savita from University Technology Petronas with his next week. And then the final week, we have Mr. Javier Montel from the Houston, United States, which is a very, very enthusiastic teacher, work with NASA as well. So I'll be doing all the introduction in the Telegram group itself. So don't forget to mark your calendar for all this coming session, 27, 3rd September. And also today, right? Let's can ask the other teachers to join in right now as well before we start, because we are about to start in about 2-3 minutes. Okay, so teachers, here just to get your commitment, would you be joining all 5 sessions? Would you be joining all 5 sessions? If yes, type in yes. If yes, type in yes. Would you be joining all 5 sessions? Right. Okay. Thank you, Teacher Abdul. Yes. Thank you, Teacher Sakuntala. Yes. Hopefully, so far you find all the 2 sessions and 3 sessions. All the 2 sessions is helpful for you, and hopefully all the 5 sessions will be helpful for you in the future as well. Right. So without further ado, now I would like to do a little bit of introduction for today's session. So today we have this gentleman, Mr. Louis Cheng. He was a primary school teacher and turned into the founder of education and YouTube channel called 学道. Right? It is in Chinese language, but it covered 5 main subjects, which is math, science, and the 3 languages, Mandarin, the Bahasa Cina, Bahasa Inggris, and also Bahasa Malaysia. So he has 7 years of experience in 7 different primary schools, and then now fully focused on the educational YouTube channel, 学道. He'll be sharing a little bit of sneak peek how he and his team actually create video contents, put it on YouTube, and then how he engage students more effectively using this video content. Right? He's also Astro Xiao Taiyang QQ Learn at Home program teacher Louis, so invited guest speaker or guest teacher in the program itself. Right? So this a little bit of footages and photos to see how Mr. Louis' journey from a teacher transition into the team leader, into the organization leader for 学道 channel, and then got invited by Astro Xiao Taiyang to become a TV host / teacher in the program itself. Also now, 学道 channel had already garnered more than 43K subscribers and also million of views, and one of the top uploads have 100,000 of views as well. So teachers, feel free to subscribe, or feel free to have a look how the content is being engaged, how the content is being created later on in this channel itself. Although it's in Chinese language, but feel free to take a reference how the video transition and how the memorizing technique, so on and so forth. Feel free to make a reference. Later on, Mr. Louis will be sharing with you about it more. And then feel free to ask any questions to Teacher Louis in the chat itself or in the Padlet itself that I will be sharing with you. Right, so this is a little bit of sneak peek. Some of the thumbnails, some of the video footages by Mr. Louis and his team, 学道 team, right? And also the featuring of Astro Xiao Taiyang and some TV channel, 八度空间, 8TV, City Plus, so on and so forth. Also some behind the scene, teacher can feel free to have a look of here, right? So not easy to create this content. We will be seeing how Teacher Louis and Mr. Louis and his team to create how a part of it, right? So this is all for the introduction of Teacher Louis. Before that, let's watch a 30-second trailer, right? 30-second trailer brought to you by Teacher Louis and his team to see what is happening today and what topic you can expect today for those who haven't seen this video. And let me share with you this video very, very quick. And here you go.
More than 800 educational videos produced in 3 years by professional teachers in schools. 5 main subjects, learn anytime, anywhere. Fun learning with interesting graphics, videos, and storytelling technique. Useful tips by using formulas and so much more.
Welcome to 学道，学道，学道，学道。
Yes, so that is all. Welcome to 学道. That's the slogan of the video. And are you ready to invite Mr. Louis over to meet all the teachers of here? If you are ready, type in score A, like how we always do. Type in score A and we'll invite Mr. Louis to be on board for our session today. Right, yes, teachers saying the trailer was very captivating. Score A, score A, score A. Thank you so much for teachers for your feedback. Terima kasih atas respon teacher yang amat bersemangat sekali, score A+. Wah, teachers lah. Okay, without further ado, let us welcome Mr. Louis Cheng, education YouTuber, 学道 channel founder, to be on board with us. Welcome, Mr. Louis.
Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, dear teachers and friends. Good morning. We are
Good
so
morning, good morning,
happy.
Luis. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm great today.
Yeah, I
Can't
can
wait
hear
to
from
share
your
with all the
voice.
teachers.
Yes, I can hear from your voice your enthusiasm, and I can't wait to share with the teachers, right? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, teachers are greeting you as well. For good morning, love your energy. All right. So before we start, right, before I pass the session over to you, Ms. Louis, just to let about 50 teachers over here to get to know you a little bit more. So because I think we all are educators, right? And then educators is like a very big family, like a very big ocean. So you probably meet some teachers, from your old school as well. Probably like maybe your old friends here. So just to let them, the others, know more about you. Like, how do you get started with education? Like, how do you get into this education field?
Okay. Good morning, everyone. So why I'm getting into this career? Actually, I want to, uh, put in contribution for countries, for society to improve and to march forward, to become a well-developing country. Yeah. So I want to try to, do my best to narrow down the gap, and hopefully with education, we can help our country as well. Yeah. So this is our main objective.
Okay, so that is the vision of Luis, you and your team is having. That's why you created this channel and then the contents as well.
Yes.
How do you first started as education? Like, is it like during the degree or after SPM, you straight away think, oh, I want to become an educator. Is that so?
Okay, after SPM, yes, I do apply for the teacher training college, but I failed it. So I went to my STPM, but halfway I apply again, so I get it. Oh, I'm so excited, and I got into the teacher training college. So I learn and improve myself, and hopefully to help to and contribute.
So from the time itself, you already determined to become an educator, and then
Yes.
already have the vision in mind. You want to like change the education landscape with like effort from your team and stuff like that.
Definitely, yes. I want
That's
to try something different.
Yeah, that's very inspiring. And in fact, I want to share with the teachers as well. Teacher Luis, Mr. Luis, actually like our guest speaker from Education Summit 2020. So back then, I already know Teacher Luis, and I can say it's one of my very own most inspired teacher and the team as well, Xue Tao, in the Education Summit itself, because the tools, the contents they use, and then the vision. So Teacher Luis to me is a very inspirational, is a very perseverance and visionary leader as well. So I can't wait to see like Teacher Luis sharing as well later, and then to share with the teachers here as well. So without further ado, I will pass the session to Teacher Luis, Mr. Luis, to greet the teachers and then start the sharing session as well. Over to you, Mr. Luis.
All right, thank you, Wen Ping. Okay, so good morning, dear teachers. Good morning again for those who just come in, okay, and join us. So today I will sharing about my journey, my story, and then sharing some of the techniques or the methods, and I share to my students during my teaching career, and hopefully it benefits to all the teachers out there and also to your students as well. All right, so without further ado, I would share my screen. Okay, so let's see. All right, so if you can see the screen, you can type 1 in the Zoom chat so that I can know that, all right, you can see my screen here. Okay, great. All right, thank you very much, teachers. And so I will start my a quick introduction of myself. I am teaching for 7 years since my first posting, and been teaching in 7 schools, including SJKCs and also SK. And during my career, I found that there are some issues. I do facing some of the issues with students and also as teachers as well. So I believe here we all are teachers here. So I think you all know the school workloads, yeah. And then we have to cope somehow with the students learning, and we do facing some problems like what I'm facing here. The major one will be the students who are absent, especially they are on their personal reasons, or maybe they are sick, so they can't attend the school. They have missed out or left out from their lesson. So it's very, I'm very sad for when they cannot attend their class, and then they are lost of interest. Okay, so the next issues will be some of the students, they do not understand, especially when it comes to a more complicated content. So students, like what we say, catch no ball. Okay, they don't understand. Okay, what have been teaching or shared by the teachers, and some of the students do feel boring. Maybe they don't like the subjects itself, or maybe the other reason. And the other issue will be the interruption in physical class, especially for those students who are naughty. Okay, they might interrupt their friends. So some of the students might be left out as well. All right. So with all this issue, for the past during my first posting, I would go and complain for the students. Why you cannot do that? Why you don't understand that? Why this? Why that? So this is a typical or a traditional teachers. This is what I'm in the past. Okay. Why? Because for your information, actually, during my primary school and secondary school, I'm not an excellent student. No, I'm a low achiever. I have discipline issue. I'm boring. I don't like go to school. I lost all of the interest of studying. This is what I am in my past. So I think that what I am applying during my first posting is like a bad cycle. So I think that I don't want to continue this cycle. I have to break it. So I come up with my decision to stop this and have to make myself into a growth mindset. So I want to change myself as well. And with my partners, and today is my wife, and we got into a field of the courses, the trainings, and also we further our masters in educational management as well, to understand more about education, the system, the schools, the administration, and also the students. All right. So me and Angelia, my wife, also teachers as well. So every time we got back from school, we'll discuss about the issues that happens in our class. So we discuss kind of a solution or maybe try something. And during our study in master course, we sparked by a lecturer. She was sick and absent from the class, and she just sent us videos. She asked us to watch the videos, note down the key points, and then answer the papers, answer the questions. We found that, wow, what if this works in primary school? What if we try to apply this method as well in primary school? So we take action. We create our YouTube channel named 学到, which means learned. We don't expect students to like an excellent student to be score A or to be 100% marks. We expect them to at least learn something or at least learn one things in each class. That's why we have come up with this name 学到, learned. Okay, so it is like a mirror to me, because me myself in the past is not an excellent student. So what I'm expecting my previous self is to at least you can learn something in school or in the class, at least one things, that will be enough. Okay, so we come with this idea with the help of Angelia as well. We use up our savings to buy all the equipments, as you can see in this picture, the cameras, the lightings, the background, mic. Okay, so we start our journey in 学到, and we set up a simple, you can see from our first production, the first video here is quite dull without lightings and only words. And this is our first product. Okay, now you can see here we slowly improve. Why? Because we got feedback from students, from teachers, from colleagues, from our leaders as well. We add in some of the graphics, the footage, the videos, the words, the text, the colors as well. Also, we can give them the imagination, let the student enable them to have a wider imagination regarding their study, regarding the contents. So we slowly move, and then we found that it's quite stagnant at some point. Then we found that we have to do something to make it more benefits to students, to deliver and overvalue videos. And we come up with this idea to give them things to memorize. That's why today we are sharing the memorizing techniques. So here you can see that we use the 5 words or the 5 letters, or even using some of the techniques like story, or we use the graphics to help the students to memorize or to remember what they have learned. And when they learn something, they will feel satisfying. When they feel satisfying, they will motivated to learn, and then we will overcome the issue of the boring or the interruption or any issue. Okay, so this is our journey. We slowly improve, slowly growing, and hopefully with all this method I'm going to share with you today can benefit you all. All right. Okay, so now until today in Xuedao, we have our own platform in YouTube, in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, as well as our own website. So we try to reach more students to hope that our contents can benefit them. So you can see from this photo sharing with you all, this is during MCO. Okay, before MCO, actually we already started. Okay, we started in 2019 after we have graduated from our master course, and it's only me and engineer, me and my wife, just 2 persons. So fortunately, my siblings all are teachers as well. Okay, so when we are staying at home, my siblings is watching what we are doing. So I said, let's go, let's try. Okay, so they join us, and then we slowly, have this conversation or the discussion, try to generate the ideas of creating the videos, the interesting videos. So this is in our own house, and we have set up all this, the background. This is our working table with all the team members sat down together, and we discuss how to improve day by day, and we do teach or share the techniques, the skills to other teachers or to my siblings as well. So like today, I'm sharing the techniques or the methods for all the teachers here today. Hopefully it will benefit you like the other teachers as well. And slowly we grow into, or we expose to more platform. We have a live interview with the FM, 60 Plus FM, with Education Summit 2020, a live interview with 8TV. And then we have a close collaboration with Astro. The Xiao Taiyang is the Chinese channel, the educational channel. We have worked in 4 projects. We have produced with Astro around 160 educational videos. All right, so here we can see that slowly progress. We start from 0 subscribers. Yes, 0 subscribers. So teachers, you all can do it also. Okay, you can try this out and slowly get all the good reviews, the critics as well. We appreciate critics. We like the haters because they are part of our team. This is what our mindset is asks us to do. Okay, those haters are part of our team members. So what they critics, what they give out the feedback as whether it's positive or negative, we accept it. Okay, and we discuss, we try to analyze it. All right, so here are all the compliments, the good compliments, some of just the works from the students when we are sharing with them the memorizing technique as well. Okay, so these are all the feedbacks that are motivating us. So until today, we have around 43K subscribers and accumulated views in about 4.7 million. And in 3 years' time, we have published around 650 videos and 160 videos from in collaboration with Astro. Okay, so this is our journey in Xuedao. All right, so today I am proudly and very honored to share with you all what and how the memorization skills been integrated in our Xuedao videos. Hopefully this will benefit you. Okay, so first of all, we can make up our mind. We actually can be a hacker. What is hacker? Hacker is trying to hack, or find the same pattern that happens or occurs frequently, and then we try to translate or transcribe into a more simple form of the code to share with the student. This will help them to easily learn. So what we are doing here is try to make learning fun and simple. Learning fun and simple. Hopefully students can, they can taste the success. They can taste the success, and then they will satisfied. They are motivated. It can stimulate them to keep learning. Okay, so this is what we are doing. And here we are sharing to try to break the code. Okay, so the core of teaching and learning is like a game. So today I'm sharing you how to be an educator. All right, so let's get into the game. So the first technique I would like to share with you through these educational videos, or what we say is an instructional videos, is through visual technique. This is why the ASEAN 2006 stated that human brain processes images faster than words. So you can see from the video, from our first video, it's only text, it's only words. It's quite boring. Students also feedback to us, it's quite boring, but at least can see the face of the teachers. Okay, so we move on to the next part. For example, here, come, let us do some activity. For example, if I want to share with my students, especially in science class, regarding the endangered species in Malaysia. Okay, the endangered species, the animals in Malaysia. So we got pangolins here. So I tell the students, I share with them, oh, the pangolins is a kind of animal that have a scaly from tip to tail. It can curl into balls. It's like the size of a house cat or a dog. So if you are a student, can you visualize it? Can you picturize? Can you imagine what is that animal? Okay, so today we are going to do this activity, a simple activity. So hopefully teachers, you have get your notes or pens or papers ready. Okay, we are going to try to have a brainstorming session. Okay, so teachers, regarding what I shared just now, the visual technique, we want to share this info, the pangolins. What is your idea? What you can come up with? Okay, so after this short session, I will share with you from my own opinion. Okay, so let's get into it. How to break the code? How you help the students to memorize the key points, the characteristic of these pangolins. Okay, so let's try. We'll give maybe one thing we give teachers about 1 to 3 minutes.
Yep, that sounds good. So teacher will be having this pangolin exercise, and they'll break down into whatever format they want, right? To memorize it. And then you can put it on the paper. So just like the Score A the other day, put it on the paper and then snap a picture, send to our Score A expert sharing Telegram group. Is it okay, teachers? So pangolin, how would you help your students memorize pangolin? I'll do it as well, right? It's a fun activity. So let's try it out together in this 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay. So we are using the visual technique, but if you do not want to draw it up, you can just write down the ideas of what you're going to insert or what you're going to do with this. So I will share this for teachers for reference. Okay, for those teachers who are already done or you have this idea, you can share with us. Okay, you can snap the pictures and share it in our group. Okay, so we have around maybe 30 seconds. Okay, so after 30 seconds, we will start. We will see, okay, what's the ideas coming from other teachers as well. And also I was sharing my own opinion regarding this. Right, time's up. Let's see. Okay, one thing, is there any ideas from the teachers out there?
I think the teachers need a little bit more time. Am I right? Teachers, if let's say you need a little bit more time, you can type in more. Type in more. Type in MORE more. You need a little bit more time to sketch it out. Your pangolin ideas and your how do you memorize pangolin in visual format or in your method, right? If you need more time, teacher, you type in yes or you type in more. We will give you like around another minute, 1 minute. Yep. Okay, we have two ideas already in the Telegram group. Let me share it out for Mr. Lewis to comment a little bit. One of it is mine, and the other one is another teacher. Yes, a few teachers are sending in already. Yes, feel free to join in. Keep it coming. Your ideas of the note memorizing method, visual technique, right? So let's see. Telegram group is over here, and there you go. So we have teacher Rini, pangolin, size, meow,
Wow.
scaly, curl. So teacher is using the
Technique.
yes. So feel free to comment on this, teacher Lewis.
Okay, so this is, you can see that this teacher is sharing the characteristic, showing what is curl, what's scaly, what's the size. They've got a meow there, it's so cute. Okay, so maybe student can relate to what in their past memories, okay, or their experience as well. Okay, good. So okay, next one, let's see.
This one is mine, and then from my perspective, I would say I don't know what's pangolin. I don't know what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to remember the words first. So I use this breakdown method. It's a pen, it's a goal, and it's Jeremy Lin. So okay, the word is stuck in my mind now. So next, I will learn about the word already. Then I learn about what teacher Lewis can teach me about. Oh, it's a cat, it's a curl, something like that. Yeah, this is
great. It's a great start. It's a great start. You have to remember the name first. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I remember the name first.
Okay.
Yes, Jeremy Lin. Okay, next one we have teacher Rutifa. Teacher Rutifa. Wow, straight away draw it out already.
Good. Teacher Rutifa, you can straight away, including the curry to ball. Yeah, the graphics, good. Okay, so student can get ideas of how it curls. All right. Okay.
So it's a normal pangolin and then the curled up pangolin.
Yes.
It's the illustration of the I don't even know what's pangolin really looks like, right? Until teacher Rutifa show me over here. Maybe later teacher Lewis will review as well, like how does actually this pangolin actually looks like. Okay, so teacher can keep it coming. Your way of remembering the visual technique of using visual method to remember pangolin, the features of it, the name of it, right? Feel free to keep it coming in the Telegram group. Meanwhile, I think teacher Mr. Louis can go on first to review actually what's your method in the educational videos.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's see. Here we get pangolin. Some of you maybe not sure what is that. Okay, what kind of animal is that? Okay, so I can suggest here, we can add in the video footage. So from the video footage, when students can see how the pangolins move, how it looks like, what is the size of these animals. So video footage can give them an idea or can picturize it. And another one will be photos or even graphics. So photos is a realistic, it's a real animals, the real what we have captures through the camera. So you can see from this real world, oh, this is pangolins. You can see the scale over here and have a very long tail. And then we can add some graphics, because when we want to try to find the source, the media, sometimes we can't get a photo, maybe only graphics like extinct animal, right? So we can add in some graphics in your content sharing for your students, so they can have a picture in their mind, so they can save it in their brain storage. Okay, all right. So here is what I share, and also some extra tips that we can actually use the pictures to relate to the students' interest. For example, if not mistaken, we have this a kind of a Pokemon. You know, the Pokemon is almost look like these pangolins, so we can relate to them, because students they might be playing games, they might see this character, yeah. So yeah, they can relate using the photos or the graphics or even the videos to relate them, and then let them see this one. Okay, another one will, and then after we add all this footage, the videos, the graphics, so you can see, yeah, like this slide, you can see from we have these keynotes, you can see the videos, the graphics, the pictures, and also just like what Wenbin just shared just now, we can break down the breakdown method to remember or memorize the name. And also you can see why I didn't put the photos of can curl into ball. Can curl into wall. You can't see any pictures or the videos, right? Because I can ask our student. This is one of the tips also. You can see from this name, the words G. Yeah, the G's look like curl. Yeah, so we can ask students that they can picture, relate this G, these letters into can curl into ball. So student will remember, oh, the pangolin's name they have a G in the name, so they can help to stimulate their memorizing skill. Okay, so this is what I'm sharing from my side. So I'm happy also teachers are sharing your ideas in the Telegram groups as well. Okay, so this is one of it, and this is another example when I want to teach my students, share with them what's the water cycle. So it's not really that you have to find your own footage or you want to record it, you want to find the photos or the graphics. Actually, we can draw it out. Okay, just like just now the teacher sharing, draw it out. You can just, yeah, save a lot of time, you know. Try to just take a pen and draw it out. Yeah, this is my drawing. Hopefully you all can see, understand this. So this is a water cycle that I draw it myself using just a phone. Yeah, using my phone, and I share with them how this has been done. Okay, so this is one of these techniques that we use, the visual techniques, to help students to have a picture in their mind. Okay, to memorize it or to remember it, so that they can store it inside their brain. Okay, so this is the first technique. And then we move on to the second one, the storytelling techniques. Why? Because storytelling techniques can help students to connect to their past experience. Okay, for example, when I want to teach about rounding off in mathematics, or why I want to share with them the renewable energy in the science subjects, especially in primary school. So this, I will share with you the storytelling techniques. Okay, to connect their past experience or what they have been done, or maybe what had happened in their routine life, so students can relate them. Okay, so they have a better understanding as well. Okay, so give you an example. If I want our students to remember what are the renewable energy, we have solar, we have wind, the wave, biomass, geothermal, hydropower. Okay, for example, if you want to use icon, okay, like at the right hand side here, you can see the icon of the solar, the wind, the waves, the branches is representing biomass. And we got the geothermal, the hydropower, I'm using the water droplets, okay, to help students. But some of the students, they got no idea, how can I memorize it? How can I memorize it? Although I have the pictures, I have the graphics, but how? Some of the students do ask me this kind of a question. Teacher, your class is interesting, but I don't know how to memorize it. My memorizing is very fail. Some of the students will tell me like that. Okay, so here is the activity for all the teachers here. Let's write it out. Break the code. We have to give some ideas. What's your ideas, teachers, to help students memorizing a group of words? Okay, by using what I've suggested, using the storytelling technique. So we have solar, wind, wave, biomass, geothermal, hydropower. Come, teachers, let's break the code, okay? Hack into this system and help students come up with the idea how to memorize a group of words. Just now we asked the first techniques is we can help students to memorize maybe a words. So now we up level, okay, to the second level, and then later we will have final boss, yeah? Okay, to memorize a group of words. So this might take some time because we have to construct your own stories on which is related to your students or help the student to relate to their own life. So maybe we take a little longer, okay, a longer time, maybe 5 minutes for teachers. Is it okay? Or if you need some more time, you can just type in the chat. Maybe you need 8 minutes, or we can see. Okay,
Okay, so I'll put this screenshot as well for teachers to look at in the Telegram group to refer. Yep, so this 6 words, right? 6 words
yes.
of the energy. Yes, energy, auditive energy. I'll put into Telegram. So teachers, let's explore how we can connect these 6 things, 6 energy in a story format, right? It's or you're in your own way in interesting format. Yeah. So I have a bit idea that already, like, yeah, later we'll share with teacher Louis as well. See, see how how's going. So we shall give teachers about 5 minutes, or is that so?
Okay, we try for 5 minutes first. I think this is a very interesting session because all the teachers might have different ideas, different stories as well. Okay, so we will see what's the stories. Or if you don't want to draw it out, you can just write it out, or you can share. Maybe, is it okay if you open the unmute for the mic to maybe share, or you can just write it down. Okay, the step by step, the step 1, what's happening, step 2, like that. So these are quick tips for you, and also try to think of the storyline, which is have a simple understanding for students to can understand. You don't need to use a very technology or very high tech in the story. So try to help your student to connect, to link, okay, to link with their past experience. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so teachers, you have your time to think of an idea. What's the storyline to help memorize all these words?
Okay. Wow, there are teachers sending in already. The first one, very, very interesting idea. Love it, love it. So teachers, keep it coming, keep it coming. I think there are still 4 minutes plus left. Let's go, let's go. I even need a little bit more time. Yeah, so I'll be doing it now. Okay, how's it going? How's it going? So teachers, feel free to send in more and more ideas. Okay, I've done mine and I'll send in right now to the Telegram. Okay, Teacher Luis, how much time do we have left?
We have around 20 seconds left.
Okay, so teacher, let's snap a picture and send it in right now, and we'll explore like different ideas all together. Meanwhile, I will start sharing first. With the two ideas that we have in the Telegram.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So teacher Rosliza is using the method of so we win big give hydropower. Yeah. So solar, wind, wave, bio, Joe. I think teachers is using the mnemonic method, a bit of mnemonic method and translate into another word. So it's like a story as well, because if let's say we memorize this and we can win big gift. So in the student's mind, it will be a happy thing. So we win big gift. Hydropower means haven't translated yet, is it? Haven't translated in the story method. So what do you think about this, Teacher Luis? Yeah.
I think maybe Teacher Roslisa is thinking that they win the big gift of this with the title hydropower. Okay, so actually it's a great idea, or part of it, because students can actually picturize, the stage they are winning this gift. Okay, they got this big trophy. Yeah, student can actually using your words or your stories to picturize it. Yeah, it's a good one. So we win Sue we win big gift hydropower. Okay, it's a good one. Okay, one of the story, or it's like a visual for the students to remember as well.
Okay. I see. Yeah. Yes, big hydropower. Yes, teacher Rosila say yes. That is her meaning as well. So this is mine. I'm not sure whether you guys can guess what does it mean. It's very personalized to me. So I'll connect with the students using this 6 infinity stones, by which industry? It's Marvel industry, the Marvel cinematic industry lah, right? So we have solar stone, wind stone, wave stone, bio is like human, geothermal is like rock, hydro is like water droplet. Pardon my drawing lah. So it's the 6 infinity stone. I will connect with students. The story is that we need to collect all these stones, then our earth can be protected, right? We need to collect all this alternative energy, then our Mother Earth can be protected by Thanos or whoever. Yeah, that's my story.
That's a good one. Okay, so students can relate it to the story or the movies that they've been watching. Yeah, good. So
yeah, I hope they watch, not just us adults watch, right? Or only I'm the one watching, so I'm not sure. So yeah, that is my part. I'll go on to next one. I will read it for Teacher Rutifa. In shiny day, the wind blew. the wave sound. What is this? The wave sound. Sorry, teacher Ritifa. Can you clarify for me? All right.
Is it?
Biomass give us power. Yes, to increase the geothermal, give the power of hydro and water. Yeah, that's I think this is a very poetic method. Yeah, I love this as well.
Yes, we can have this imagination as well. Oh, in the shiny day, the wind's blue, the wave sound.
Correct.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yes, definitely. So you can see from these three examples, from my example, from teacher Ritifa, from teacher Rosisa, it's very personalized, right, teacher Louis? Very personalized story to our own note. So we can actually encourage students to come up with their own story as well.
Yes, definitely. We are not forcing students to have to remember your own methods. We can try to, to inspire or to facilitate our students to come up with their own memorizing technique as well. Yeah, this is what we are promoting. Yes.
Yep. So we have a teacher sick, connecting experiences, solar, wind. Okay. A man at the beach, and have wave. Oh yes, this is the wave. This is hydropower. Is the ocean or the water. Yeah, wind and solar on the top, geothermal and biomass on the beach side lah. Yeah, that's a very, very good method as well. Teacher sick. Yeah,
yes, very good.
And we have teacher Liao. Wow, using the colors. I think this is the Faber-Castell color pens, right? So energy renewable. We have the windmill as representing the wind energy. We have palm oil. We have geothermal, right? Okay. So teachers loves this is the sketching method as well, right? So next one we have teacher Anapunam, a very, very good graphic as well. I love the cat. Biomass, wave, hydropower, wind, solar. Okay, so I can see there's a passage. Teacher Reka, I created a story with old syllabus to memorize the source of energy. Family planned to go for a picnic by the beach, woke up and took shower. Okay, water. Mom prepared food or two. Then we went for picnic by car using fuel. Okay, fuel. Wind blows. Sun was shining brightly. Big wave at 6. Beach, there were animals too. Biomass. Family, before leaving the beach, there were explosion. Wow, nuclear. Wow, this is a tragic story, teacher Reka. I think I cannot unremember this story, right, teacher Louis?
Yes, definitely. Student will have a very, very strong imagination and also their memory.
Yeah, mind blown. There was explosion before leaving. You explode after leaving, then people are safe. This one is really a tragic story, but very good one because really cannot out of my mind already. This story.
It's a very catchy point.
Very catchy. Yeah.
Yes.
So teacher Reka, thank you so much for sharing. And yep, there you go. We will have the next activity coming soon by teacher Louis. So this activity, teachers can still keep it coming. Let's say if you have new ideas, you can share with the group so we can see, this is another method we can use as well. Right? So over to you, teacher Louis.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. And thank you all the teachers who share your ideas. Some of the ideas is a bit similar to what I'm going to share with you later on. And what if your story, we give them a title? Like when we are doing karanga, we're doing essay, we have a title, yeah? Because title can help students to remember the flow of your stories. They can imagine, they can relate. So just now, very good idea from all the teachers out there. Okay, so I will share with you, this is my story and I have a title. That means it is a BBQ plan, okay? The beach BBQ plan, okay? It's a plan for students to imagine, okay, what are we going to do while we are planning for our beach BBQ, okay? So beach, I think most of the students have been to a beach. They know they have a sand, they have the wave, sea, okay? And then you can relate to BBQ, but barbecue, okay? So let's see. Okay, so I share this. Yes, it's almost the same like some of the teachers out there. Okay, renewable energy. So this is the title, Beach BBQ Plan. So I asked them to imagine So everyone, let's imagine we are going to a beach and we have a BBQ session there. Okay, so we went there on a sunny day. You can see the sun represents the solar. And when we reach the beach, we can close your eyes and feel the breeze. Yeah, when you feel the breeze, it's the wind. And when the wind gets stronger, you can listen to the sound of the waves. Okay, so here we can relate the sunny day to solar. And then the breeze is the wind, and then you can hear the wave. Yeah, the wave is a part of it. And then after we play, we are tired, and it's about time for us to eat. We want to barbecue. So then we have to go and collect some of the twigs or the sticks, okay, to put on the fire. Okay, so we can relate this, all the twigs or the leaves, okay, to biomass. And then we can feel that during noontime, the sun is very hot, right? So we have to find the shades. So here you can see I have a tree down there. We have to rest at the shades here. Okay, so I ask students to relate that, oh, when you step on the sand, you can feel the heat. So the heat from the sand, from the ground, you can relate to the geothermal energy. Okay, so after that, we are rest under the tree, we have shades there. Then we are very exhausting maybe, or very tiring, and yeah, thirsty as well. So we drink water. So this water represents hydropower. Yes, for the students to relate them. Okay, so when we barbecue, and then we have our good meal at there. So here we have solar, wind, wave, biomass, geothermal, and hydropower by using this storytelling technique, which is let's go to the beach and have a BBQ. It's a beach BBQ plan. Okay, so this is the storytelling technique that I'm sharing with you regarding how to help the students or help my students. I've been using this technique as well in my class, either online class or even physical class, and students do give a really good feedback. Okay, so that they said that they don't have to memorize the words by words or like or you know, to memorize the alphabet, the acronyms. Okay, so this is one of the techniques. And another example for you is doing in my maths class. I'm sharing with them the rounding hill ride. Okay, so I think most of the students had experience riding the bicycle, or even they have watched other people riding the bicycle. So we ask them to relate. What if you are riding the bicycle up the hill, down the hill, or even the bumper? Okay, ask them to imagine we got an up and down there. So with this, I can share with them to relate. This is a rounding off. A round off, and in mathematics will help the students to draw up a hill, and then you can see that we are using this technique, the hill ride. Okay, so students can know the up and down and have to imagine what if their bicycle don't have to brake. Okay, so for example, when a question is 77, okay, so the bicycle will be at this point. So without the brake, they will okay, they will roll down to 80. It's not to 70. So with this technique, it do helps a lot of students in my class, especially to those who do not understand this rounding off. So I use these techniques to help those who are what we say, maybe the slow learner, or maybe who don't have the better understanding regarding the abstract ideas. So I use this to let students have these concrete ideas of their learning contents, so they have better understanding and also they can memorize it. Okay, so this is my sharing regarding the techniques. And the next one, this is a very exciting techniques. This is what we formulate. Okay, it's like it's a true what the hackers is doing. Okay, so what is formulate? We suggest an idea or solution in a concise or systematic ways by using acronyms, alliteration, or even mnemonics. Okay, so this is what we have to hack the pattern. Okay, which is happening. It occurs frequently. It keeps repeated. So we try to hack this, or we try to find out what is the things, the elements that keep repeating. So we help the students to relate this, or we try to apply it in their study or in their writings as well. So here is some one example. This is another activity for you. Okay, how you break the code by help your students to making simple sentences. For example, here we have 3 sentences for teachers to refer. Okay, you have to hack these 3 sentences and find out what's the keep repeating words or the keep repeating, you know, the elements. So here, the first one, Siti menggoreng ikan di dapur. Waimeng membeli pensel di kedai dan Cik Gulo melompat tali di padang. Here we have 3 sentences. Is it that we have to tell students, okay, you have to remember when we are constructing sentences, we must have subject, we must have verb, we must have object, and also adverb. Oh, for me, in my past, I would be like, what's that? Okay, so I put myself into the shoes of these students who do not understand what is subject, what is verb, what is object. Yeah, so this definitely they have to learn, they have to understand what are the subject, what are the verb. But is there any other simple or more fun ideas for students to help them to come up with a formula which they use this formula, they can construct their own sentences? Okay, so teacher, we have in this session we have 2 activities. The first one, we try to hack. Okay, what are you going to give all these 3 sentences a formula? Okay, the second activities will be we use the formulas that you created to come up with a new sentence. Okay, okay. I think it's clear. If you are not understand, you can type in the chat. Okay, let me know. Okay, so this is the making sentences. Okay, you can use this. All right, so teachers, you have about 5 minutes to think these 3 sentences, how you want to give them a formula, which this formula can create more and more simple sentences. Okay, you can try this. All right, so we got teachers, we have 5 minutes for you to think of it.
So teacher Luis, formula means that anything that can help them to remember this sentence.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you can based on this, you can come up with maybe acronyms. You can come up with the alliteration, or you can try to come up with, for example, if possible, try to give your formula as simple as possible. Like maybe you give them a 5 words or a 4 words formula, so that they can relate. What are they? Maybe you can convert the subject into another words that is more simple for the students. What is verb in the most simplest way? What is object in a simple form? So you can think of this. Try to make it simple. Try to, for example, you have to, what we say, you can imagine that you are a student which is a low achiever. Maybe you don't understand, you have lost your interest in learning making sentences or even languages. So you are boring in your class. So what are you going to do? What's the idea? You help them to actually to help them to at least make up a very simple sentences, so they can taste the success of their own. They can make the sentences themselves. Okay.
So to clarify from my perspective, right, I understand from Teacher Luis is that we can create a constraint, right? Yeah, I think I share with teachers in the art experience program before. We create a constraint, what need to be included in a sentence. For example, A, B, C. A is what, B is what, C is what. Something like that. It's the constraint, it's the criteria that in a sentence that you must have. So, okay, murid-murid semua, kita nak bina ayat. Tapi ayat ni mesti ada formula A, B dan C. Right? So teacher, feel free to create your ABC lah. Yeah, am I right, Teacher Luis?
Yes, definitely. Or for example, like here we have subject, word, object. You can say SVO, maybe SVOA, like that. Okay, so it depends.
Yeah. So it depends on your, it depends on creativity, correct. And depends on the students' age group as well. Because if let's say SVOA, right, probably suitable for secondary school students. They are more advanced a bit already. If primary school, you need to be a little bit more interesting so that they can remember, right? As subject, verb, object, adverb, they can't remember. Confirm cannot remember. So how can we translate this into a more interesting quote? They can remember. I think this is Teacher Luis want to share with us. So I will create my formula as well, and then put into the we straight away type in the chat. I think this time round we straight away type in the chat. Teacher Reka says, siapa buat tempat? SBT.
Okay.
Very, very catchy. Very catchy. Or I think I can I can add on to that. Siapa buat hal? So SBH lah. Who do what? Siapa buat hal lah? So students suka buat hal kan? Siapa buat hal? Teacher Reka, okay or not? Add on to your formula. Okay, so right now I will create my own. Yep. I think this we wouldn't want to take so much time so that Teacher Louis can share more like contents in the end because we are at the 10:30 mark. So we just 1 minute, very quick one. Just type in the chat what formula you have. Teacher Lim has SVO, subject verb object. Wow, that's awesome. Yep. Teacher Lim is a secondary school teacher. Yeah, I think this group of teachers have a few as well, secondary and also primary. So you can think of your students' perspective, your age group, to relate to them to create a code. Primary school. Yep, awesome. Their teacher actually share in the Telegram group. I can quickly share this one as well. Okay. For teachers to see. We have this scope. SKOP. Any other teacher also using this in school? Can type in yes. Titi menggoreng ikan di pasar. Subjek kata kerja, objek perluasan ayat.
Perluasan ayat.
Yes, scope. SKOP. Yes, I think this is a very catchy method also. SKOP. So every single time you ask, what is the 4-letter word? To bina ayat, SKOP. Right. So this is a very good example as well. Teacher Rosmini. Yep. So we have teacher Sasi making a sentence, walk down to the subway road. Subway road. It's a road lah. It's a name of a road. Have a subject followed by a word, verb, and then object, and finally an adverb. Yes.
Good one.
Stephanie, person, name, action, place. Penap. Penap.
Good one. Wow. We have very interesting ideas. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we can brainstorm in this session. SBT, SVO, subway road, penap.
SPBT word, so can also be SPBT. Siapa buat apa tempat. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. SPBT is the program, right? Yes, correct. So yeah, I think a teacher can keep it coming. If let's say you suddenly have ideas, can put in the Telegram. Meanwhile, we can move on to the next part. Let's see what the formula Teacher Louis is using alongside with his team.
Okay, right. Okay, all right. So thank you, teachers, for sharing all this input. Okay, now maybe it's time for me to share for you. Okay, now let's see. Okay. All right, so here, actually in Chinese, we are using this 人动什么地, and English, maybe you can use this, who do the floor. It's like the flooring activities and who do the floor. Okay, so who, it means the subject. Okay, so we can see from here, Siti, Waimeng, Cegulong, these are the who. Okay, and then do, what are they doing? So here is the verb, and we can see menggoreng, membeli, melompat, then what? Do the representing what is that? What is the object? So here we can see menggoreng ikan. Here we have ikan, we have pencil, we have tali over here, and then the last one will be di. It means the floor. It's the place, the ground, the place. What is this place? So we can ask our students to add a di di mana? Di dapur, di kedai, di padang. So we can use this formula, or you can use teachers as your formula. Just now you should share in the chat, like the SBBT, the penap, subway road, SVO, SBT. Yeah, as long as your student can relate it, okay, you can ask them to use it or apply it in the activities of their making the sentences. Also, you can ask your students to come up with their own idea, come up with their own formula, which they can apply their own formula in their study as well. Okay, so teachers, what if we have a quick session here? We try to use your own formula to type up a sentence, a simple sentence, okay, using your formulas, using the PNAP, using the SPBT, Saber Road, SPO, SPT. Yeah, you can type up in this in the chat, yeah, in the Zoom chat. So we can see how we can apply this in other sentence as well. Okay, so it's not really apart from these 3 sentences, you can try to construct another sentence. Okay. Okay, so I will leave this in the Zoom chat. So teachers, you can keep sharing your sentence here. So we will proceed with the next slide. Okay. Okay, so the next one will be I will sharing for today is the final. The techniques will be the repetition and also speed technique, which we implement in our educational videos. So for example, in educational videos, in instructional videos, we have all these features like play the video. You can pause the video when we want to stop and take down the notes, or we want to, to picturize the image in the videos, or even we can adjust the speed. Okay, we can make it slower, play slower, or we can play faster. So this is the benefits for videos teaching or educational videos. So here is I have one example for you. Okay, this is we help students to memorize the multiplication tables. Okay, so this is 9 for the 9 multiplication tables. We are not using repetition only, but we're using the beats, the music. Okay, we're using the beats. So we have the first level, slowly, the slower beats, and then the faster beat. Okay, so teacher, you can listen to this. It's in Mandarin, so you can try to listen to the beat. Maybe you can apply it or try it out yourself. Okay, so I try to play this.
大家好，欢迎来到学到说唱9的乘法表。如果你已经准备好，我们就一起开始吧。199。2 9 18 3 9 27 4 9 36 5 9 45 6 9 54 7 9 63 8 9 72 9 9 81 10 9 90 11 9 99 12 9 108。大家都做得非常好哦。接下来我们将进行快板的挑战。我们预备，开始。199 2 9 18 3 9 27 4 9 36 5 9 45 6 9 54 7 9 63 8 9 72 9 9 81 10 9 90 11 9 99 12 9 108。哇，你们真的是非常棒哦！其实呢，你们还可以用手指数一数。
Wow, this like a rap beat method, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Teacher Louis is actually reminds me of one of our program. We actually use this method as well. So to give an idea to teachers, right? It's not only applicable to maths, right? It's actually applicable to all kind of subjects.
Yes. So you're not really asking your students to repeat it, but you can, to adjust the speed, become more faster. Okay, so when you have for example, just now we come up with a formula. So you want your students to remember it. Actually, we can ask them to repeat 3 times or 5 times, but each time it getting faster. Okay, so you can help your students to really to capture or to remember your formulas that you have created, or even some of the contents that you are going to share with your students. Then we can use this method as well, the repetition methods and also the speed method. Okay, so this is one of the benefits that we are using in our videos, because videos do have all these features. Okay, the pause, the play. We can't pause our teachers in physical class, right? Okay, so we can use these videos. Yeah, you can use this method as well. So today I'm happy to share with you all these 4 techniques we are mainly or major using our educational videos or instructional videos in 学到. Okay, so let's have a recap. So first of all, when we are going to break the code, we analyze the code first. Okay, so we have to analyze. We have to we make some comparison. Just now, how we are doing the formulate. Okay, so we can draw connection between the ideas, compare, to differentiate, to organize it, to relate it. Okay, so first, this is the first step. We analyze the code. And then next, we plan our strategy. Okay, what is the easiest way, the fun way, the simplest way to help with your code? Okay, so we can try to create a new or original work design, and we try to assemble them and construct them. Okay, come up with this plan. And then after we have this plan, we try it out. Okay, so our students is like, I make myself in school, like when I go into the class, it's like walking into my labs. Okay, so I walk into the labs, I try the strategy, I try the formula as well to my students and ask them to give me the feedbacks. Yes, so I can survey, is it effective or is it not? So we can try the strategy, if it works, justify a stand or decision, we can judge it, what's the value, we can argue with your students, or we can have the support from them. So if it is success, so yeah, congratulations, you have cracked the code. Okay, so be confident and keep doing this. Okay, you keep using this formula and help your students. But if not, you are tired of trying, why students keep asking, teacher, I still don't know. Teacher, why it's not working? I apply your formula, why it's not working? So there must be something happens. There must be some issue. So we go back to analyze. Okay, so we plan again. Then we restructure again. So we try until success. Yes, it do take times. Okay, from my experience, we do have some failed codes. Okay, we do have some failed codes. I'm not perfect, and we do experience this. That's why we share this for you. Okay, so the key point is that you ask your students what's their sincere response towards your methods or your techniques. Okay, so this is what we try to have the connection with the students, so they can tell you whether your techniques or your methods really works for them. So yeah, try to break the code for the students. Okay, especially for the low achievers, they have no idea, they are boring, they have lost their interest. So we can try this out with them. Okay, so here is the good code, the characteristic of the good code. If possible, make it into multifunctions, which means these formulas can use in lots of ways. What we say is one stone kill all, but it's not two birds only. Yeah. Okay. So like just now the formulas, we are making the sentences. You can using this one formula, we can help students to apply in making sentences, not only in BM, also in English as well. We'll try this out. Okay, for the simple sentence, but yes, we do have some complex sentences. We are using a more complex formulas for them. Okay, so for like math subtraction, I use the perfect 10 partners for them to remember, and not only for using in standard 1, standard 2 until standard 6, they are using this formula as well. So try to make your code into multifunction code. Okay, and then the next one will be funny or catchy, just like our teachers have shared with us just now. Okay, some of the points are very funny, the catchy points, you can have a very good memories on them. So better will be it's possible to be fun and entertaining, so you can make it into a storyline, or even you can include song which relate to their era. Okay, we are not using the oldies. They can't relate to them. Okay, so try to maybe link to the song which is related to your children's your students group age group. Okay, for example, we have another to remember the orders of adjective. We have osas.com relate to the memes. Okay, previously we have this osas. I'm not sure whether you remember this. That's a meme. A Nigerian with the name is very long name, and then most of us can only remember the osas. So we relate them to osas.com, like that. Okay, so this is one of the, you can help your students to catch points. And then the next one will be, if possible, you are doing videos or you are creating a PowerPoint slides, or even you're presenting a graphics for them. So make sure it is have a good visual to enhance their memorization, because our eyes is like a more than 4K camera. Okay, you can capture this. What you see, you can capture it and you can save it in your mind. So this is a very important point. A good visual can help to enhance their memorization skill. And for example, we are help students to using this. Mr. K, the 任意门 is like you know, Doraemon, they have the pintu kemana saja. Yeah. So I would say, I would share these techniques like Mr. K is the Mr. Karangan, Mr. Karangan's door. So with this formula, they can not only use it in normal Karangan, they can use it in other formats as well, like email, like biography. You can use this by add on with the visual. So you can see from this picture, we can use this table form or even diagram form to help your students. And also the point just now, what I shared with you, the beach BBQ plan is regarding how to memorize the renewable energy. So it's not only the storyline, but you can also add in the visual to help the student have better understanding on that. Okay, so this is the characteristic of some good code. All right, so here are some reference with the videos. Students can have using the context or the visual details, they have fuller understanding. Okay, also from emotional engagement, they are intellectually stimulated. Okay, so they can stimulate to learn, to have the motivation to know something or to know the new things. Okay, so this is one of a reference. And also, when after we memorize, we help students to memorize, we try to ask them to retrieve it from their brain, okay, from their memories, and then apply it. Okay, most of the students, they know how to memorize. They said, saya sudah belajar, tapi tak tahu macam mana nak guna. Okay, so memorize, we retrieve it and apply it. Okay, so this is what I can suggest to all the teachers here. And also, final of all is to narrow down the gap, because the use of the video in self-study, which means we are actually promoting the SDL, self-directed learning. Okay, this is a way to help to motivate the weak student, because they feel, they are shy in the class, especially when others are better than him or her. So they are shy to ask, even they are facing problems or issues, just like me in my past. Okay, so this is try to motivate the weaks, hopefully maybe through the videos or even your interesting techniques as well to help the weaker students. Okay, and then this is some reference for Bloom's taxonomy. According to Bloom's taxonomy, help students remember, and after they remember, help them to understand. After understand, try to apply in different standards or in different sentences. For example, like the formula, you can apply in any other subjects or any other contents as well. And you can ask your students in a higher level, try to come up with their own coding. Okay, it's not like teacher is the hacker. Also, you can ask your student, okay, you can facilitate your students, or you can try to, to spark your student to become a hacker also, to analyze their own learning code. Okay, and then they have to evaluate themselves, the learning style or their learning techniques themselves, and they can create. So hopefully we can help students to improve, to the different level. Okay, so this is the reference, and here is the how our educational videos can narrow down the gap between the students of different level. So here are some key points to recapture. Okay, so here we have the first one. For those who are absent, we provide them accessibility. Most of the students, they know YouTube, they know TikTok, they know Facebook. Okay, even they're watching TV. So we are here. Try to upload or try to have the collaboration with all the units out there, so to give a better accessibility, so students can use their finger touch and they can start learn. Okay, so this is our first point. Okay, using the videos, video production. So not only in one place, in any devices. Okay, we can use this. And then the second one is when students feel boring or they are lost their interest, you can use the visual, you can use color, apply color, the animation, the memes, effects to help to overcome this issue. Okay, and then next one, when we have interruption in the class, so we have to come up with a story. Okay, because we humans are attracted to stories. Okay, so we can use the visual, the color, the same character. Here we have add some scene. Okay, for example, we are using green screen here for our video production. So you can see we add the scenery. For example, I want to show the students, okay, we are in a cave. Okay, what's the cave look like? So we can add in this scene, okay, in our storyline. So this is a story regarding Aladdin. Okay, so we can relate them and then help them to tease them to start learning. Okay, so this is the benefits of educational videos to help the students to overcome this issue. Also, we can help with the students that do not understand, or they are maybe a slower learner. Okay, we can use videos to help them with repetitive learning. They can keep replay. They don't understand, they replay. Most of the time we get the feedback after replay 3 times. Yeah, 3 times, then they can get the point. They can know at least what are they learning. All right, so we can have visual, colors, symbol. Okay, we can have symbolize, or we can use icon. Just now, what had shared from Miss Valeria last week. using the sketch note. We have the graphics as well. And we can use acronyms. Rendong Samoti is like what we share in Astro Xiao Taiyang. And also we can compile all these different elements into your video, into a video. Okay, so this can help to overcome this issue for those students who don't really understand. We use this to help them. Okay, so yep, so this is all I'm sharing today, and congratulations if you learned something today. You can break your own code and you can help your students to break their own code. So what we're promoting here is learning have to be simple and fun, and then with your hacking skill as well. Okay, so we hope that all the complex, the complex content or what the ideas is very complex or very abstract, you help your student to try to make it simple, make it fun by using today what we are learning here, the hacking skill here. Okay, so this is today from me, and this is some reference if you want to refer. And oh yeah, we have some bonus round. Okay.
Oh wow! So thank you so much, Teacher Louis, for sharing. I think we still have time a little bit. Teacher Rodzi saying I learned something today. Teacher Lim saying thank you for sharing. Hey, but wait a moment, teacher, don't leave the Zoom first, because we have an important bonus for you guys. Teacher Louis specially prepared for you. In fact, I didn't know about this. It's a surprise for all of you. So, do teachers want this surprise, want this bonus session? Type in bonus if you want to listen to Teacher Louis specially prepared bonus. Type in bonus with your enthusiasm. Type in bonus with full spirit. Yes, thank you so much. Right, so right now I will leave it to Teacher Louis. Share with us what is this surprise bonus all about.
Okay, so this is the bonus round. This is the upsell program, so you have to pay at the link down there. No, just kidding. Okay,
there's no program. Teacher Louis, just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding. This is totally free. Okay, so this is what I shared just now is regarding what is the elements what are the techniques that we can include or integrate in the educational videos. So here is the bonus round. Some of the teachers may think, hey, I want to start. How am I going to start? So here, let's start. So first round, start the game. Here, I believe all the teachers, you have your smartphone, right? And all the phones nowadays have this video cap recordings apps, or already come with the video recording. So the first step, you prepare yourself with your contents, what you are going to share. Okay, so it's the simplest one. You can ready a tripod. Okay, a tripod for a more steady view, and then you can record with just your own phone. Okay, and then make sure if possible, the background should be clear. Okay, it's like clean. Okay, so you don't have a messy background there. Okay, because some of the students do give us review. Last time our background have a lot of the pattern there. They are not they are not really into it. So it's better you can have a clean background, because you can actually make it like, for example, green screen. You can add a scenery at your back using some of the apps I'm going to share with you later. Okay, so after record it, you can straight away, no need to use the computer. You can use your phone. Your phone itself can do the recordings, can do the editings. It's very simple to start. Okay, as long as you have the contents to share. Okay, because what the contents you are sharing is actually can benefit your students. Okay, so here what I'm recommending, you can using this free version. What I have surveyed, you can use a CapCut. It's in English version, and also InShot. Okay, so you can download it from the Play Store or the apps. Okay, download the apps, then you can start to edit the video. So you can, from rough editing, that means to cut off the scene that you don't like, you can add in stickers, you can add in memes, you can add in the subtitle, the wordings as well, different colors, different design. Yeah, it's very interesting. We are very grateful that nowadays in this era, everything is very simple. Not like for the past 3 years, this app is not that well established. A lot of things is not in there. So right now we can have lots of features in all these apps. So this is how teachers can start the game. Okay, but if you have higher requirement, you have higher, you require a better quality. So I can share with you another one. We level up. So you can have your own. You can have your own corners. You can have a clean like blue screen or green screen to help you with this. And you can have lightings, you can have mics for better sound receiving, and you can upgrade to maybe a camera. the DSLR, and then after that you can edit using your PC or using your laptop as well. Here are some of the quick tips for you. If you want to find the free footage, the free photos, the free graphics, which is a non-copyright claim, you can refer to Pexels. Okay, Pexels. And also, if you have your own YouTube account, YouTube channel, actually in YouTube you have this audio library. Okay, which is also free for you to use the audio inside. We have a sound effects, we have the background music in there, so teachers can refer to can try yourself. Okay, and for the editing software, we have Premiere Pro is more complicated and more professional app, the software we are using, and also Filmora if you wish. I think some nowadays they have to, I think have the feature is not that. Some of them you have to pay for the features. Okay, but
there's a watermark, right? There's a watermark if you don't
yes.
pay. Yeah.
Yes. So for my team, some of the short videos, okay, you can see some. We do have some short videos either in portrait or landscape mode. We use Cheng. Actually, it's a Chinese apps app for video editing. It's very fast and can save a lot of our time. It's also almost similar to CapCut. Okay, what I shared just now is almost similar like CapCut, but this is in Chinese version, and quite a lot of elements, the new elements or updated the memes all are inside here. So yeah, if you have interest, you can refer to this. Okay, so this is the bonus round I'm sharing with you, and then okay, so for some tips, quick tips. Effective instructional videos, it's better if you are not shy or you're willing to try. You can try this with the talking head style, because it do have some research saying that talking head style do more effective than just showing your words. Okay, and then the better video duration is around 2 to 6 minutes, depends on your audience, because for primary students they cannot focus too long in your videos, so it is better for 2 to 6 minutes. Okay, and then also when we want to present, we try to speak, we have the intonation fast, and you can feel the tutor's enthusiasm as well. And also when editing the video, you can have wild imagination, you have this creative content, like strong imagination, if possible in your teaching, in your learning as well. Okay, so this is some of the tips for you to create some effective instructional videos. And that's all from me. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'll pass to Wenping.
Thank you so much, Teacher Louis. Thank you so much, Louis, for sharing all the tips, all the memorization techniques first, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after that we have the bonus session about how do you start as a video creator, as the content creator. Thank you so much, Louis. I think to my perspective, Teacher Louis not just a edu hacker, not just a coder, but he is also sort of a magician, or the Doraemon itself in education. You see all those kind of tools, techniques, and then the methods, right? So creative, so effective, right? So do you agree with me, teachers, right, fellow teachers? Teacher Louis is sort of like magician or Doraemon of education, right? A lot of ideas, right?
Thank you.
Yes, Teacher Sasi. So without further ado, we just bring it out the Padlet, which is the Q&A session for Teacher Louis, right? Yes, teacher is showing all the appreciation already, but haven't ended yet, teacher. We have Q&A yet, so we don't let Teacher Louis go yet. We don't let him go yet. We let him answer some of our questions first, right? So teacher, feel free to put in the Padlet link, the Padlet questions once again, and I'll bring in the first few questions first for now, right? So there you go. We have the let me full screen the Padlet. Okay, so let me see. I think the first question, what equipment and software can we start off as beginner and create video contents for students? I think already been addressed in the bonus round. Yes. So to summarize, right, Teacher Louis, am I right to say that just a phone, tripod, and then the CapCut or Jianying, then can start already?
Yes, even your tripod, you can see from my video. Actually, if you have tables or chairs, the high chairs, you can use this a very simple tripod. You can just put your phone and then just place it on the table or the chairs. Then you're good to go. Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually, it's not as scary as we think, right? To really start off a video. Yeah, just it's a matter of how much quality that we want to pursue. But I think as a start, we can always try first. Don't aim for perfection first. We aim for the execution first, right?
Yeah, except you are a perfectionist.
Even you are perfectionist, you have to try it to roll it out first. That's
Yes.
the way to the way to go. After that, you only slowly perfect it, right?
Yeah, actually, I also tell my students we have to accept failures. So I show them my example. I'm showing them some of my so-called the failed products, the failed videos, which is not perfect, but I'm not deleted from my platform. You can go and view this. Okay, so I want to let my students know that it's okay to fail. It's okay to, in the process of learning, we do have to accept failure. Okay.
Actually, yeah, since we are on this, right? Yeah, I think it's a very, very good message to accept failures and then to show it to your students. Always encourage them to try from failure to succeed. It's a process, lah. So
Yes.
actually, since we're on this, Teacher Louis, your failure video means the ones who didn't garner too much views, is it?
Yeah, some
How-
of them.
Yeah, how do you categorize this is the fail one, this is the succeed one?
Okay, this is because according to me and my team's our expectation, because nowadays we already have our own lightings, our own mics, and all the equipments. So when we look back to the videos that we are first creating for the first year, oh my God, we can't really watching it as I'm close. But that's the process. That's the process. So we encourage teachers out there or the students, they can come up with their own videos, because now in this era it's a short videos era. So teachers can try it out with short video first, and then you can slowly develop into a more contented videos. Yeah.
So meaning that you are improving, your team is improving in terms of lighting, in terms of presentation, in terms of engagement, sort of and so forth.
Yes.
Yep. I think that's great. That's great. It's you always start from somewhere and then you go to another level. Yeah.
Yes.
So thanks for sharing, Teacher Louis. And then I think next one, it's two questions. The 2 and 3, right, is actually similar. How time consuming it is the most frequently asked. How time consuming it is to create a 5 minutes, or the ideas are amazing, but for us, we're just starting. Will sure require a huge time investment. How long does it take for us to plan, record a simple lesson? I think I combine these two questions together. Is about the time required and the effort.
Sure, no problem. Okay, this is actually very depending on the teachers itself, because if you are an experienced teachers, you teach the same contents years after years, you already can memorize it yourself, then actually you can take less time to scripting, to do the script, and then you can record it in the form of videos. But if I'm, for example, like my first posting, and then the second year, the third years, and I'm actually major in PJK, and I'm asked to teach maths, to teach science. Oh, this is out my professional. So I have to start from zero again. So this took me a lot of time. For my previous record, for one video, scripting took around 13 hours. Yeah,
wow.
This is my previous. And then the scripting, what's the element you want to add in? And then editing, we are not that professional editor. So editing do take us another 20 plus hours to doing that. Yeah, so this is the first, this is what my experience. So today, just now the bonus round, actually I'm sharing the apps. It's very simple. Just a rough cut, add in features, add in subtitles, done. Yeah, so you can use all these all these advanced apps to help you to cut down the time cost. Okay, so this question is very depending on your experience and also your editing, your requirement, what you expect. Because some of the teachers might expect, I want to make up first and do my hairs. This really took a lot of time. So it depends.
Yes.
As long as the content is benefits to the students.
Yes, I think as long as the content is have benefits and engaging. Yeah, yes. Fun and simple, like what Teacher Louis said, then it's good to go. So as a start, we don't really need to be perfect. right? Don't
Yes,
really need
yes.
to be perfect. And I think the scripting part, the editing part will slowly come with, practice experience. It slowly will reduce. But one, I think, key thing, teacher Sasi also mentioned at the chat before, with team efforts is definitely reduce the time consumed, right? For you, teacher Louis.
Yes. Okay, I can share with you all my experience because when we start our this channel, only me and Angela is doing the editing. We do the scripting, we do the recordings, we do the editing ourselves. And then when it comes to MCO, all my siblings are involving, or the teachers are involved. So I think I have to speed up the production. That's why I share my skill. I share to them. Okay, so I share to them. They have their own editing skill, their own recording, how they are going to script, how to plan the plotting, what's the elements, what's the teaser, and all kind of these skills. I share that with them. Okay, so they can come up with their own ideas based on their creativity. So I give them all the tools, the elements. They come up with their using their creativity to come up with their ideas. Yeah. So this really cut down a lot of the time, especially in editing. Editing took a lot of time. Yeah.
This is a teachers Louis version of train the teachers. So train the teachers first, and then they can widespread the editing skills to become more videos content, right? So it cut down the time as well. So like what we are doing right now, teachers, we are sharing these skills with you. We are sharing these techniques with you. Hopefully, one day you can also share with your students and then benefit from there. So this is typical the train the teachers kind of like concept, right? So let us move on. I think teacher Sasi's comment is actually quite true as well. Quite very realistic lah. So teachers are allowed to focus on teaching and learning using creative methods like this. We would be creating extraordinary lessons, yes. But when teachers are juggling between roles, out of class activities, challenging to fork out hours for content creation. I think from teacher Louis' side, when you were still in the primary school, I think you can resonate with this lah.
Yes, sure. This is actually I got shared a post yesterday. Okay, regarding also we have to hack into this system, that our time management system, because our school as school teachers we do have a lot of these workloads or documentations. Yeah, and I do really understand. Okay, so what we can do, we cannot just delete. We cannot tell to our GB say, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. No, but we can try to manage our time because it's fair for every one of us. We have 24 hours a day. So it's a skill of how we are going to manage our time. So for me, for example, when I first get my timetables, I will straight away draw out what is the time I'm going to have my breakfast? What's the time I'm going to do notes? What are the times I'm going to do with the documentation? What are the times I'm going to deal with the students? We have the issues. So I already draft up. I have this the timetable, but it's not with me right now. Okay, so
is it like very full? Is it like very packed?
Yes.
Passed out. Okay.
For info, I'm a very highly conscientiousness person. So even I have my own diary. I have to plot everything every day, what I'm going to do, what is the target for my every week. So yeah, I have a checklist to do that. So I can try to cope then, but it do require some sacrifices, especially your sleep time. So yeah, the first 3 years we barely sleep. I think sleep around 5 to 6 hours or even 4 hours per day. Yeah, because when it comes to video editing and we have come up with the ideas, some of the things do have to sacrifice, but it is temporary. It's temporary, it's the process. But after that, you have acquired the skills, the knowledge, then it will have a smooth, you can cut down a lot of time. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's the passion. It's the passion that teacher Louis and his team has as well to make him persevere. So what I mentioned in the beginning, teacher Louis is really a very, very perseverant person that I have met. Yeah. So teachers, if you really, really love like creating content for students, seeing students learn happily, I think worth trying, right? And yes, I think teacher Louis is the perfect example of the time block method that we shared with teachers before. Actually, Jay has shared the time block method for teachers to teach the students how to block your time to do every single task, including lectures, including entertainment, and including the important tasks. perfect example. So teacher Louis executed the time block method very, very well. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
yes, so teachers, yeah, there are ways if there are will. Yeah. Yeah, always the case. Yep. Next one we have how Mr. Louis managed to get these ideas to improve the methods of fun learning is quite amazing. Yeah. How?
Okay. All right. Because what is our view is that I feel that I personally and my wife Angela, we do feel that nowadays the students are quite pity because they have to go to school after school for tuitions, and then nighttime have tuitions, and then they do their homeworks and then sleep, and the next day repeat the same thing. Personally, I feel that it's not that what I want if I'm a student or I'm a children. So what we want here is to try to create the content that can help to help the student to learn faster, so they can have more time. They can do what they like, what's their hobby. They can, to have their own creativity, to do the things that they really like. Okay, so we hope that they can, in future, maybe in future, it's not maybe, it's definitely, we have to use all these creativity elements. So it's not like you have to memorize that, we call it only memorize, but you have to retrieve it and apply. So with this method, we hope that all the students out there can have a faster learning, interest learning, fun learning, and then they can have their own time. Just like we adults, we are facing time constraint as well, right? Especially teachers. So what's the way? Maybe somebody can hack into the teacher system, how to help teachers to cut down all the time. Yeah, to deal with the quality teaching. It's not that just doing all the data, and I'm not sure, not convenience to say that right here. Okay, so this is part of my ideas.
Yep, that's the source of inspiration that teacher Louis
Yes.
and your team, your partner have, right? And how do you keep track? Like my follow question, how do you keep track on, what students love nowadays? Like, do you really talk to the students themselves, or do you do online research, Googling and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. I like to connect with students who are being left out, who have the discipline issue, who have maybe their family background issue. I try to connect with them. Okay, I try to be the friends, and they can tell a very sincere response to you. Okay, compared to, this is from my experience, compared to those who are in very excellent students that they just try to make you happy, just okay, I'm good, very good, very good, just like that. But when you really connect to the students, you really understand, they also understand you. Even you didn't ask them, they will give you feedback. And this is what our experience. Yeah, we try to help students. This one of the points that after the videos, after we share the videos or we teach using the videos, we try to recap from the students and ask the feedback. What have you learned? What's the one thing? Give them a simple question. What's the one thing that you learned? You share with your friends or with the class. Yeah, so you can survey from there in our class, in online class, or even when we are having meals together. Yeah, so this is from our experience.
Yeah, I think that's a very important point brought up by teacher Louis, is that really connect with your students, not just giving them instructions in front of the classroom as a teacher figure, but as a friend or as a mentor, yes, that try to understand them. Yeah. So what Ajay and I in our programs do is that we also ask them first, what do they like, right? That's, for example, in the art experience program, I always ask teachers, do you know what's their favorite cartoons nowadays? Do you know what's their favorite anime, favorite movie nowadays? If let's say that's a huge point that you can get these ideas, right? To have memorizing techniques, have fun learning techniques, understand the students well. So that is a very good point that teacher Louis and his team is using as well in his videos.
Yeah. Yep. For an extra add-on point is that when we connect with our students, we are not showing them we teachers are perfect. Although we are role model to them, but we can show them we are just ordinary person. We are human. So we can show them our failure, our feelings. We tell them, you sincerely, you share with them your feelings, they share with you. So this is from our experience. So yeah, maybe teachers can try to not to be like a dictator or so called. You have to do this, do that, you have to follow me, you don't ask so much. This is more like already outdated for me. So yeah. we try
I think it's a balance. It's a balance between how do you like break the gap between teacher and students, and then also at the same time remain the how's it called, instructional or a respect level. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a balance that is still tricky to catch. Yeah,
Yes.
but I think it worth trying lah. It's worth trying because
also.
yes, challenging and worth trying. Is like once you connect, then all other works is very very simple. Yeah.
Yes.
Once you connect with them. Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, so moving on, I want to ask Teacher Louis that do you have a more guiding example for upper level math student in your channel? So about math subject.
Okay, for all the teachers in Xuetao our platform, we are focusing on what we are professional in it. We are expert in it. For example, I'm in charging for maths and science, so I'm focusing on maths and science. So for English, for BM, all other subjects, the other teachers will really focus on that. And for this upper level maths student, I think maybe in future, because I'm still in primary, I'm still putting efforts in completing all the primary courses, especially the 5 main subjects. And yeah, in future, we are considering, we have the plan to move on to SMK, SMJK, or even SK. Yeah, this is our plan. So for now, not yet. Yeah.
So
future,
currently
yes.
the primary school maths is like standard 1 to 6 lah, both level.
Yes.
Means
1 to 6.
lower level and upper level of primary school, but secondary school in the future coming soon.
Yes.
I see. Right. So I also noticed, I think most of the teachers also notice it's the Chinese language, the main medium of language is in Chinese language. In the future, would you have plans like to have English medium and Malay medium as well?
Sure. Because all the teachers in Xuetao is from SJKC teachers, so we focus on what we are expert in, or what we are doing in the routine. So we don't explore the new ground that we are not professional in. So we go deep in it for SJKC first, and then after we complete all the courses, then we slowly move on to the next maybe sekolah menengah, the secondary school, or SK kebangsaan. Yeah. So slowly we will move on. This is the future.
Awesome. I think yes, teachers also say we'll be on a lookout. So very looking forward to see future expansion, future development of Xuetao channel as well. Yeah, but if let's say teachers want to like play your YouTube videos in their classroom, would it be okay? Would it be okay to share in the classroom?
Definitely, sure. Because what we are creating now is hope to cut down the workload of teachers also. Because I have my own experience. I'm not professional in science and maths during my first posting in the schools. I struggle. Where can I find all the source or help my students with this? I can't find videos. So I come up with my own, hope that it can help other teachers. We do have some feedbacks regarding this, especially for the new teachers. The new teachers, they are assigned with the new the subject that they are not familiar with, especially for those teachers who are major in those elective subjects like music, PJK, and RBT as well. So they can use our 5 main subjects videos in their class, or even in their online class during the MCO. And they can share. Sure, no problem. We hope to benefit all the students in Malaysia or even overseas. We do have some overseas viewers also from Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan as well, and so UK.
Wow.
Yeah. Because some of them are the migrants are Malaysian, they moved there, and then they ask their children to maybe the exposure for them. Oh, this is Malaysia syllabus. You can try to to watch it.
Then probably one day your teacher can use UK accent to engage with the UK audience already.
Yeah, currently we have now.
You have
Yes, we have our 3rd season in Astro Xiao Taiyang. We do have one of the teachers already moved to UK, teaching in UK schools, getting experience.
Wow.
And when she came back, the accent is totally changed with the UK accent.
Well, I'm just kidding. And you do have a teacher who does have a UK accent.
Yes,
Wow, I'm so surprised.
Yes, we are excited to have this project with that teacher also. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that will be very, very, situational based. Students will know, UK people talk like this. Yeah.
Yes,
it's an exposure as well to them. Yes.
Yes.
So just very, very quick run through the last 2 questions. And teachers, feel free to we still have a little bit of time, so maybe have two more questions in the template, the Padlet, and also the Zoom chat as well, if you want to. So just two more questions we will do, and we will call it a day, right? So very simple question, I think, from this teacher. Can share the Mr. K Rangga Karangan template? He. So
Okay.
I think this teacher find the Rangga Karangan probably very interesting. Yeah, maybe Teacher Louis, would you be able to share with the teachers?
Okay, for this, I would suggest you, maybe I can share the link in the group. I'll ask the link to share the link, because this video already created in our YouTube channel and also in Astro as well. So you can refer to the video. It's best for you to refer, because I'm not professional in VM. So maybe you can refer to the videos. It's produced by Angelia, teacher Angelia. So yeah, I think better for you to watch the video there. Because this is
I think that will do. That will do.
Yes,
the video will be very helpful already. Yeah.
Okay.
And then last question would be a bit technical. Would you be able to share the estimated cost for the level up setup?
Sure, no problem. For our setup, using our own savings for buying PCs. This PC has to be a gaming PC, because you've used up a lot of graphic. You have to render all the images. So this gaming PC is already cost about 4,000, and then the mic is around 1,000. And then we have our cameras, our stand and lenses. So there goes the 10,000. So around all the lightings and all included with the backgrounds, around 20,000. Yeah, this is what I can share with you. If you want to level up to set up this course, yes, this is around this price. 20,000.
Not easy. So really appreciate what Teacher Louis is doing in his channel and his team, with the course and with the time, with the sleepless nights. So really amazing. So I resonate with teachers over here. Teacher Irene also wish you good luck, and then all the best in creating all these amazing contents, right? And yes, it's really take up a lot of passion, take up a lot of efforts, and take a great team to achieve all of this. So really thank you so much, Teacher Louis and your team.
You're welcome.
The Xuedao team. I think I have one last question from my side, from myself. Can Teacher Louis summarize for us, right? What is the main 3 things that you think must have in an interesting video, in an interesting educational videos?
The main 3 things in educational videos. Okay, in instructional videos. The first thing will be the graphics. I mean, the media is whether it's the video footage, okay, image, photos, graphics, stickers, or this is the main or very important. The second one, what we learned from the past, is subtitle. It's a subtitle. It's a subtitle that you can generate. Okay, you can see from our past video, we do not have the subtitle because we're using the software. It's very time consuming to create the subtitle, but today we have this the Jianying or the CapCut. Is very convenient. You can auto transcribe what is in your audios into the words, into the text. So this is the second one is the subtitle, and then the third one, if possible, using the talking head style. Talking head style means that our audience can see a teacher's appearance in the videos. So you can see the emotion of the teachers, and you can see the movement, the body language, and how enthusiastic are you. So they can feel the vibes. So these are the three main things that, if possible, you include in your videos. If you are shy, maybe the first 2. Yeah.
So let's say teachers asking, if I don't want to show face, I'm shy, I'm introvert, then what will you advise them? What you recommend them?
I would recommend because sorry, without talking head style, then your sound is playing an important role. So your intonation, and how you are delivering, you're presenting the content itself. Try to use your audio to make it, interesting, fun, not that boring. It's very engaging. Or you can use some of these phone do have the feature of using emojis of the cartoon, the characters to substitute the real people, the tutors. So you can try this out. Sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Teacher Louis, for sharing the tips. I think nowadays teachers not easy. Have to be graphic designer, put in graphic. Have to be presenter, a talking head sound. right? Have to be editor, put in subtitles and the scenes. Have to be what? Have to be
Hacker.
hacker. Yes, hack through the education for the students. Yeah, or it's all for not for us. It's really for the students' benefit to help them study easier manner, better, effective. Yeah, not easy. So I really salute teachers Louis and all the teachers over here. 57 teachers over here. Very, very, very appreciative of your work in the classroom and also in the channel itself, through your channel towards your students, towards all the students in your classroom in the whole Malaysia lah. Yeah, not easy. And I think that's about it for today. Any final shout out, teachers Louis, for these teachers over here before we take a picture and then call it a day? Yeah.
Sure. So here is some quotes for you. Accept the failure, move on. Okay, so you can have a good start. Yeah. So okay, hopefully all the teachers can benefit from my sharing and also benefits to your students as well. And I really salute to all the teachers out there. You really did a great job in contributing in our Malaysia, in our country.
Yes, thank you so much, Teacher Louis, for the very, very encouraging message. And also, yes, accept failure, move on, just do it. Right? Very, very simple message, but yet very important. So teachers, feel free to give some feedback, give some love and likes, give some appreciative messages to our Teacher Louis over here, right? Or in 1 or 2 words, like how I usually do, in 1 or 2 words, describe how does this session feel to you? How does this session mean to you? Does it help you? In 1 or 2 words, describe this session. Fantabulous, yes, Teacher Stephanie. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Interesting sharing, yes. Best, yes. And yes, inspiring, great sharing. Yes, thank you so much, teachers. It's these comments that keep us moving as well, because we know it helps, right? We know it does help. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much to Teacher Louis. Superb. Yes, great. So without taking so much time, we will take a very, very quick photo with Teacher Louis over here. And yes, teachers, feel free to switch on the video, right? Put on your best smile. Yes. Okay, so teachers are slowly switch on the camera. Yeah, teachers want to be YouTuber. This is the first step. Switch on your camera.
Yes,
talking head sound. This is the first step, right? Yes. Okay, so feel free to join in us and your kids as well. I see some of the kids are joining in. In fact, to tell Teacher Louis, just now one of the memorization technique, the formula part. Wow, one of the teacher's son, 12 years old, already come up with his own formula. SAT, siapa activity, tempat, something like that. So, wow. Yes, awesome, very awesome example showing in the Telegram. 12-year-old son already creating his own formula. So whether it works, it works. It really works, right? So teacher, feel free to switch on your camera now. I will take a screenshot in a very, very quick manner. And yeah, we do 2. 1 thumbs up, 1 love. Okay, first one. Thumbs up. 1, 2, and 3. Second one, do a simple love or money sign, whichever you love the most, right? And 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much, teachers, for joining in today. And once again, thank you so much, Teacher Louis, for being with us until the 11:30, the end of the session. And before we move on, teachers, I just want to have a quick announcement again with the creative learning competition. Very, very quick one. I know you guys already know about it. And very, very quick one just to remind all of you. So this creative learning will be the sharing session. The sharing session, remember the prizes up until 2,500 to grab. Don't forget about this. And then the Bengkel Pembelajaran already shared with you the details, which is which date? 3rd of September. So check back the registration form. Make sure your students fill in the registration form. Pastikan anak murid anda semua sudah isikan registration form untuk primary school, registration form untuk secondary school ada separate punya. So pergi fill in, murid yang fill in untuk 3 September. So join in. Kita akan terangkan semua tentang ni bengkel sesi penerangan, macam mana nak bertanding, macam mana nak ingat fakta-fakta pemeliharaan alam sekitar, environmental topics. How do we remember this? What is the technique and what is the topic will be announced on 3rd of September. So register for the bengkel. Later on, I will share with you the links as well. right? So we have gone through the first session, second session, and then today's session, Mr. Louis' session, Edu Hacker with different codes. Awesome. So I give a very, very round of applause to Teacher Louis and also all the teachers over here, because in this journey, we have gone through more than halfway, right? So we have Dr. Savita next week. We have Mr. Javier on September. So this is the calendar. Yeah, 3rd September is the same day on the for the expert for the creative learning actually. So but for the competition briefing is afternoon. So teachers, you can join both. Just in case your students didn't catch the briefing, so you can join in the briefing as well, right? So mark your calendar. That is all for the announcement side. Just to get your commitment, will you be joining us next week, Dr. Savita's session? Will you be joining us? Type in yes if you'll be joining us. Would you be joining us? Type in yes if you'll be joining us, Dr. Savita's session. It'll be very interesting to see tertiary education level. How does Dr. Savita engage with her students using engaging method, using like how do you connect with tertiary education level students as well, and how do we apply her method to our primary school and secondary school level, right? So a lot of teachers, yes, saying yes already. Hopefully, if not, never mind. We have recordings for you. Today's recording will be shared in the Telegram group as well later. So stay tuned in the Telegram group. So this is the final part. And let's say any teachers are interested to stay back for a while for our teh tarik session, well-known teh tarik session without teh tarik. Does it means that it give me some feedback lah, chit chat a bit, right? Ada tak cikgu-cikgu semua boleh stay back sekejap untuk bagi saya feedback untuk teachers score A expert sharing session ini, right? An overall view lah, how do you feel about it? If you're okay, you can switch on video, give me an okay, or type in okay if you're okay to stay back for a while for the teh tarik chit chat session, just to ask you some feedback, 1 to 2 minutes. Is it okay? Any teachers can oh, okay. Teacher Surati saying cannot open camera, but it's okay. You can type in for me your feedback as well. You can type in for me. Or Teacher Sasi, Teacher Sasi left already. Say thank you and left already. Teacher Sasi. Any other teachers able to stay back for a while to give us some feedback? I randomly choose. Teacher Reka, how about you? Teacher Reka, would you be able to stay back? Chat for me for a while, chat with me for a while. Or Teacher Tian Ping Ping, have one name same with me, Ping also. Random, I didn't really choose. Yeah. So teacher, if you can stay back, you can switch on the camera, right? Switch on the camera. Otherwise, oh, I can't. No problem. Need to cook lunch, is it, for your kids or something like that? Or need to tapao lunch. Most of the teachers normally need to be cooked as well in the house. That's what I know of. So very many roles, multi roles, right? So really not easy. Okay, no worries. Otherwise, I would house chores. Wow, multitasker. You see, doing house chores while watching this, right? Wow, awesome. Respect, teachers. Full respect. Okay, so otherwise, I think this is we can call it a day already. Teachers can have a very great weekend for these 2 days, and we will see you next Saturday for the Dr. Savita's session. So thank you so much, Teacher Louis, once again, and thank you, teachers, for joining in to our expert sharing session number 3. I'll share all the links with you later in the Telegram group. And thank you so much. And remember to fill in our feedback form for today. So we know what we do good and what we can improve and stuff like that. Okay, I'll end this Zoom session right now. You can have a great lunch later, and we'll see you on Saturday itself. See you. Goodbye. Take care.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Wen Ting. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Luis. See you again.
Okay, bye.